Hey, 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 hey. Welcome. I have way too many slime additives on the floor in here. I don't know what I'm doing here. These are shorts. So we're gonna put these here. I would like to know why there's so many things on the floor. This drives me insane. And my daughter never used her toothbrush. Ah, harg. I brought my daughter a brand new toothbrush to use at my boyfriend's house, and she didn't use it. Good morning. Ay vey. People got to start understanding when my period comes in my life so that they know they have to actually be on their best behavior because I'm a mess. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be cool, calm, collected. But when you tick me off on my period, it's like not good for you. Do you know what I mean? And it's not good for anybody, especially when we're trying to battle our emotions. And I don't know, it's just not a good feeling, a good look. I don't know where I put my brush. The show last night was fine. It was good. It wasn't bad. It was a smaller audience, but wasn't like for her smaller audience was still big. So it was good. It was good. I had a good time opening for her the whole weekend. I hope she liked me. If she didn't, I don't know what to say. But I opened for Christina Mariani both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as a host. Her feature she brought with her. So yeah, I thought it went well. I'm going to transcribe each of the show sets from this week. I'm going to transcribe them from Thursday's show because I had a headlining gig on Thursday. And I am going to transcribe every single day's show 1 day a week and write out what worked and then write out what didn't work and then write out what I could have done better to make it work or just jokes off of it. So I want to keep getting more of those kinds of spots. 6 shows last week. It went from not a lot of shows to a lot of shows. I love when that happens. And I said last week on the live, I want to stay uber focused on my stand-up. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to audition or dance or do the live streams, but the majority of my day I want to be around writing my stand-up and practicing my stand-up and doing as much as I can to become better at my stand-up. And then the live Divorce Diaries will be in Chicago in March, and I'm working on booking more dates for that. I haven't been as hustle mode with the scripted series. I like pitching, like I would pitch every day because I'm like, right now I'm just focusing on making my stand-up stronger. Ooh, you hear that? That's going to be the majority of my day. And the other 30% of my day will be dedicated to those other things because I want to be funny as hell, you know? Well, it's not that I'm going through and this joke didn't work. I'm writing out the jokes that worked, starring them. And then when I hear a joke, I'm like, how come that didn't work? Let's play around with it. That's my goal. That's how you get better. I'm not I'm watching I watch her on stage, and someone that has followed her a long time, I got to meet backstage and said that she's done some of the same jokes a year ago, but they're different now and they sound funnier. So he said, like, it's about like fine tuning them. So there we go. Coffee. But every audience hits different too. And so that's the other thing is like listening to your set with one audience versus another and how it changes each time. And the joke might change too. So I don't know what happened on my live streams. My numbers were really high and they have been very low in the last week. I don't know what has happened, but it's very annoying. and I want to get them back up to where they were. We were at like 100,000 views, and now we're at like 20,000 views. So it's like, I know I'm not supposed to talk about the views, but this is also my channel. I don't give a shit. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. You know, you shouldn't do this. I'm so tired of hearing anything. Patrick, hello. But the show's High Casual Burritos. Oh, good Lord, my arms. Yeah, so we're going to get those numbers back up today. We're going to do the high kicks. It's freezing outside. I did a high kick every morning I went on stage. And like now I feel like, all right, do I have to do my high kick? Do I look? And I do a bit in the show in my set where it's like, why am I doing high kicks on the stage in Rutherford? So it works. I think there's a part of me that's also afraid, like, how did that happen? Okay. That's also afraid that someone's going to be like, why are you doing high kicks on stage? But then again, I can do high kicks on stage. Can you? Happy February, everybody. Yeah, let's go. Get the likes up. Any little thing will piss me off in my period. Like any little thing. 1 minute, I'll be really happy and complimenting my life. And the next minute, I'll be like, and why is this happening? You know, it's so frustrating. So to try to get out of that mindset, split queen. Okay, Kyle, not bad. Oh yeah, split queen. Like, hear those muscles? Looks like some kind of, it's a Spider-Man outfit or whatever. Maybe a gimp suit for Pulp Fiction minus the mask. Good morning, Edwin. Had 5 shows this weekend. I had 1 on Thursday, so a 6-show week. Yeah, and so we're stretching. I had that dance audition, didn't hear back, so I'm assuming I didn't get it, but it's okay. I don't know if it was the lighting in my house, but I'm always interested in hearing feedback, but it's okay. Our groundhog did not see his shadow. I know, my boyfriend texted me. He asked me, he didn't ask me how the show went. He said something about the groundhog. This is really stupid, but like, I need like a good luck and a how did your show go every show I have. I had 6 to be, so it does like, I understand. But I was laughing. I'm like, thanks. I really don't care about the groundhog. You see how I get on my period? Like, you're talking about the groundhog. I could give 2 shits. Where was my good luck at your show last night? But that's silly and small for some people, but you know, it's a lot for me. Ha! It's your lack of commitment. What? Brendan, thank you for the $2. No, I'm busting a little bit, but he did text to me. I'm a needy bitch. I think it's just what a joke I'm working on about being needy and emotional is like, I need a lot of attention because I give a lot of attention and I'm sick of it. I want a lot of attention. No, I'm not sick of it. Sick of feeling like I'm too much for people because I like that emotional, physical attention all the time, you know? Bank that bad joke. Boop, boop, boop. No, I'm joking. I know, like with men and women, like we'll remember every single thing, and men will be like, yeah, I know. And like, you know, they won't think anything of it. I don't have a dresser. I need a dresser. That would help a lot. So keep sending the super chats. We need to get up our numbers. Our numbers were down. Like, I'm fucking tired of it. Let's go. It was 20,000. It was 5,000 views yesterday. I was like, no, we're gonna be at 100,000 views again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I also feel like shit. There we go. Maybe I should bring you guys into the open mic tonight. I'm going to do the open mic at the dojo where I sat for an hour waiting to get on stage, and I didn't get on stage last Wednesday, and then he never messaged me back. But then I got brought on by Vanez. Yeah, see how my attitude sucks right now? Get it together, Trina. Get it together. I don't know. I just like, I was saying to my boyfriend or texting, I forget when, like, I really like, I need to be cuddled, held, massaged, rubbed, kissed all the time. Period. End of story. Thank you, Casual Burrito. I do need a dresser. So I'm putting my Venmo and Cash App, and I'll Amazon, my Amazon wish list. You guys, I created it and nobody bought anything on it. Okay. I'm a needy bitch. I'm a needy person. Now, I don't know what I am. I'm just tired. But I also don't want someone to be on top of me. I just like, I don't know. Happy Black History Month. Yes. Happy Black History Month. It should not just be in February, though. So are you, and what kind of person are you? Are you a person that likes to be touched all the time by your significant other, or are you somebody that's like, nah, I'm good, only once in a while? I'd like that. I'm a kitten. I like to be, well, actually, no, puppies like to be petted a lot. Kittens don't, depending on the cat. No, it's called the Dojo of Comedy. Does my boyfriend give me all the affection I need? He'd have to be here to answer that so I could answer it in front of him. Most of the time, yes. Most of the time, yes, absolutely. I think overall, men don't understand women with affection because we want, like, sometimes I need it more times, like I just need more affection. That's all. But yeah, he does for the most part. But I want to answer with him in the live. When I do have him on the live again, I'm going to answer the affection part because there's like little moments that he does that I'm like, oh, that's cute, but then he'll be like, oh, that's gay, like stupid. He has like that line, that's gay, like some sort of like security blanket, and it's like, what? Nothing about me, honey, is a gay relationship for a man. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on another level this morning. Sorry. But then again, like, that's where you failed in your last marriage. Affection. It's important. Men don't get it. We don't just want you to be like, that's what some dudes do. They're like, the fuck, what is that? That's actually something I should work on in my material, right? Oh, you want more affection? Let me come rub your bicep with two of my fingers. That's so special of you. Wow, you really heard me there. No, I'm kidding. I'm not like, I'm working on material about this because I do think there's such differences with men and women when it comes to affection. And it's like how are we not understanding that it's like, I have had men that they're very touchy feely with me, and it's great, but then they're not there in my life for me, right? So it is a catch-22, right? But some days I need a lot, like, especially if time is limited. I want a lot of time. I want those extra hugs and snuggles, and I don't want to feel like I have to ask for it. I think that's every woman. We don't want to have to ask to be hugged, kissed, snuggled, all of that stuff, you know? Yeah, if you treat others, how have I been? I don't know, but why are you saying my whole name like that? And why are you spelling my name wrong on purpose? But we don't know that sometimes. I'm good. It's also 1L. My boyfriend will on purpose spell my name wrong because it makes me upset. I don't like get super mad. I get mad when people who know. I get mad when it's my name. My dad purposely told me like you need to spell your name with one L and make sure people know about it. Oh my gosh, guys, listen to this. This is the whole. This is like the Brandly marketing team. We are reaching out on behalf of the Brandly marketing team. We have been watching your content and absolutely love your creativity. I mean, this is like, okay, is this for real or is this like a hoax? Let's go. Extremely important in relationships. Affection is extremely important in relationships. You are correct. I personally also think it shouldn't be asked. It's a feeling that needs to be noticed. Good morning and hope you have this best day. Yes. What's this about? Yo, man, correct. I don't want to be asked to be hugged and touched extra. I want it. I think that's a great point. Like, dang, sounds like she's, no, no, not at all. I'm bringing up. Hey girl, how you doing? Hi, Isaac. Hit the like button, everybody. We got a coffee poured and we're having our stretches this morning. So I had 5 shows with Christina Mariani this week. I opened for her at Bananas. And I've gotten way more prettier than the last time you've seen me. I mean, my hair was blowed out from the show last night. So I don't know if that's it. So I don't, like I said, the live stream numbers were down a lot last week. So I'm not sure why. I'd like to go over by the bed, but I have laundry on it. So maybe we just bring the mat over here. Women don't give you the attention you need, but then it becomes our fault. I do agree with you that some women don't. I think I'm definitely giving my man his attention unless there's something I'm missing. But men don't also want to be nagged, and I did a bit about that this weekend and talking about that. And hello, Lakato Pache. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Are you an affectionate person in a relationship? Yes or no? Let's hear it from the audience. And if you are an affectionate person, I mean, and I don't mean like you have to be holding I don't mean you have to be making out with me in public the whole time. I don't mean that. I mean when you're alone too. Like, you know, I need a lot of like that. Especially when I'm PMSing. And I used to hate the word PMS, but now it's just like I cannot fight it. This is a demon inside of me that needs to come out. And literally, if you're in your 30s and 40s and you have your period, it looks like there's a demon coming outside of you when you have your period. That's not to be gross, but it's true. You're like, what is happening? It gets weird. You're a lover's lover. Any ladies in the chat who are like perimenopausal, premenopausal, whatever it's called, that can also identify that when they are, it's like weird when you, it's TMI, but when you get your period, and I also just got a collab for a premenopausal pill. Oh, how wonderful. I'm going to just go get pregnant on purpose now because I'm going to renounce perimenopause. I'm just kidding. But apparently perimenopause can be from your 30s to your 40s. And then you go through menopause in your 50s. So I don't know what the hell, like women never have a time in their life where we could just chill out. You can ask a question. Go ahead. We're doing our stretches. I just wish the lighting was better in here because the lighting by my bed is a lot better, I think. I bet you can put a loving on me that is the best. Come on, guys. We can get like, I want to be, I don't know. I mean, I think sometimes too, I am a little like, I'm a Scorpio. That's what Scorpios are. They're very affectionate, loyal, sexual, very high tense sexual people. If you were offered 400K, but you had to either not, no, I'm not going to do that. One way to stay fit. Have I done a promo for any brands lately? I was in a commercial for Lange hair dryer. I don't know if they posted it yet though. We can look, you guys. We should look actually and see. I don't even know if they used it. They paid me and that was it, and I got a free hair dryer from it. We can do Lange hair dryer commercial. Let's see if I'm on. I don't even know when they get released. Yeah, it's like a hit or miss. Thank you so much. So the city Patch E. Oh, Patchy is your name. So Lakota Patchy is what your name is. Thank you. Congratulations. Hit that like button when you guys are coming in. Are you an affectionate person? Yes or no? When you're in a relationship. So one of the things that I talked about on stage was Valentine's Day coming up, and how men, you should have gotten that Valentine's gift back in October. That really didn't hit. Like the thing I did was like, women, we want something that is like from your heart, but it also has to cost something. It's also got to be like thought about, and it's also got to trace back to something like that reminds you of us, that only we would know, that makes it seem that identifies you. Not only do you know what I like, you are sentimental. What, always till you get pissed off about what? I'd love to see if you like my merch or would like to premiere a few songs to your phone. So who's rocking with the madness? Okay. Hi everybody. My light bulb went out, so there's not a lot of light over here. I want to see if there's. Oh, and there's like these other lights I have to put. Oh, that was already broken, I think. Hang on. All right, guys, hang on. There was a full moon last night. So I asked the full moon a few questions. And I was like, give me that energy of the full moon, because it's always a full moon when I'm fucking, my period comes. It's annoying. Is that for everybody? Is everybody on a full moon period cycle, or is that just me? Because it's annoying. It is very annoying. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to do the stretches on. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even know what that was. Oh, there's lighting on too. Okay, great. Yeah, what is that? Randy's on a full moon cycle. Okay, great. So we're gonna do some stretches. I'm taking my I know my feet are cold. I don't know. Should I take my socks off? Probably, right? So when's my next show? That's a great question. Right now we're pretty open in February. I have shows coming up in March that I didn't put on my website yet. They're in Jersey. I'm hoping to get rebooked in Stanford. Stanford is where, in New York Comedy Club in Stanford, is where I've been performing a lot. The Nanas Comedy Club I perform a lot in 2, New Jersey. I'm performing Divorce Diaries in Chicago, March 28th. And I'm going to work on booking more spots for the spring and summer of the live Divorce Diaries show. So I haven't the last time I did the live Divorce Diaries was in Connecticut in November, and I want to do it again in Jersey, in New York. I just have to figure out when and where. Hey girl, can you help me? I don't know. You just drew a cartoon of me? Why, thank you. I don't know what that might look like. But there's 160 of you in here, so let's get the likes up. These are my socks with toast and avocado. So if you're wondering like, oh, why are you stretching on your live? Every morning I want to do stretches I have arthritis in my like neck and back, probably in my legs too. And as you get older, it doesn't get easier. So you have to keep I want to audition more for dance stuff like I used to in my 20s. And I did do I danced mostly in my 30s as a dance teacher. Like I was teaching dance, choreographing. I choreographed for a film 2 years ago. And so I want to get back into more dance auditions. So I'm I'm in the tri-state area. So if you have something for me to look at, you can always come to a show and ask afterwards to say hello. I get collab emails and then I don't know what to do with it because they don't look legit. And I have an agent I can work with on contracts, but it's limited because she's not really a brand. Like she does my commercial auditions. She doesn't do, so she just helps me out when she can. So if it's not like a legitimate brand to do a deal where it's like money up front, I'm not going to really, right now, I'm not really, I have to really meet you to understand what's going on. You see what I mean? Oh, this hip right here is super tight. So 5 shows I had. We got 255. Ew, 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 ew. Look at these arms. Ew. Sorry. Just getting high off my arm muscles. Hey girl, I get really bad cramps and tension in my ankle, foot, and toes. Do you have any good stretching exercise for that? Okay, so great. Yes. For your feet? Yeah, absolutely. So if you get really bad cramps and tension in your ankle and your foot, you gotta roll your feet. Well, I'm just gonna do this. You can do this from any position. You can do it from laying down. You can do it, roll your feet. Here. I'll make this. There. Flex your feet, hold your foot, big toe to the back and pull towards you. Pull towards you, pull towards you, pull towards you. And then point. Would a girl rather be loved and broke or promiscuous and rich? Loved and broke. Hi. What do you guys think? Would you rather be loved and broke or rich and promiscuous? I think love and broke, you're rich already. Good. Now these are also some flex. So if you want to just, these are other ones here. First position, point in, up, bop, 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 bop. That helps too. Let me see if I can get my light and if that will help too. See if. So those are some exercises to help with your tension in your toes and your ankles. Roll them, point and flex. The lighting's not great over here. I might go to my bed. The bed to stretch. I don't know, guys. Can you see okay on there? So any kind of stretch for your toes and your ankles is helpful. And if you're standing and you want to do like these, and then the other way, right? See, I keep doing this stretch. You can bench press your own leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm falling over. Well, it feels better when you do that with your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lift it up. But see how I have to plie? I want to not have to plie for that because that feels much better. Women want to be loved and broke till a rich guy shows interest. Not really. Does it help if you make your own money? There you go. Holding that big toe and then pulling it towards you does help. Paul, what's going on? I don't care about the money. I care about the chemistry and the feeling you get when you see each other and supporting each other's work and helping each other and being each other's ride or die. The expression ride or die is that person has your back and you can fully feel like you can fall and they're going to catch you. But I don't mean like that you can't catch yourself, but that like if you have an issue, you don't have to be afraid to talk to them. You don't have to be afraid, oh, they're not going to understand. They're going to dismiss my feelings. That's not a ride or die. You know, like, and I do think ride or die people in your life, it's not to say everybody's perfect. No, we'd live in paradise. But, you know, that's why a parent's love is like no other, because you don't find that even in your partner, you know what I mean? And some people don't have that. I have a point in flex. Do you have a good point in flex? I do have a good point in flex. Sometimes your partner, I think I have a good, here, let's see if we can move it down a little bit. I'm a rare find these days. Why? Tell me why you think I'm a rare find, because I feel like we're going to do point and flexes with our feet for our friend Sad Boy Error. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Now you can go to first position. This is first position. I have crap on my mat. Ew. There's also, I just want to show you guys. You can do this laying down too, where you're here, flex and point, flex and point, flex. So you could do flex parallel and point, flex. Now this hurts. Try to reach to the toe. This hurts. This hurts. Why am I a rare find? I'm curious. Because you think most women are out for money? I don't agree with that. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now turn it out. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Now, this is not a cardio workout. I have not had my cardio workout in like a week because there's ice everywhere and I run outside. So I'm going to do some crunches with you guys today. Why am I a rare find? Like I said, I want to get our likes up. I want to get our numbers up to 200, 300 or something today. Let's go. Coffee. Are you an affectionate person in a relationship? That's the topic today. What's too much? What's too little for you? I think personally, if your partner needs more, you got to work on it. And if your partner needs less, you got to work on it. You know, I think that's both ways, maybe. Hi, BT. Does it hurt when you go on your tippy toes? No. You're doing a first position. This should not hurt. This is ballet, guys, first position. And if you're in second position, your legs are out, or you can do parallel. plie, 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 and walk it in again. Plie, 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 plie. First position. Now, look, you can do point together. Point. Somebody asked for toe exercises, so we're doing tendus. Tendu in ballet is when you push through the floor and you push your toe out, point it. And then you go to the side for 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then I'm supposed to go back, but my mat is too far in my way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Side again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Other side and front and 2 and 3 and 4. And other side. 1 and 2 and 3. Back and 1. Whoops. And 2. Keeping your hips aligned. And 3 and 4. Other side and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Bring it up to passe. This is hard to keep this shape. This is why I hang out here with you guys. And then look, you can do the other side. Look, I'm doing this for Sad Boy Error here in the chat. Wanted to know, what is wrong with me? Ooh, my hips. Okay, so we're doing light stretching and workout. Let's also be clear, we're in the 18 and over. I hope so. I'm getting a little concerned about this. I don't like when someone says they're going to send me something and then they never do. I'm sorry. Do you know what show? How old? Can I ask what age bracket you're in, Sad Boy Error? I don't know what no-show socks are. Maybe they're like half-footed socks. Not sure. But my lives are supposed to be for 18 and over. I know we're just talking about life in the show, but I'm just curious. Because I'm a gym mom, gymnastics all the way, but I don't know. Sounds like you're not an adult. I don't know. Like, what's going on? Are we in college doing gymnastics or are we an adult doing gymnastics? I'm curious, Sad Boy Error. Only because, again, like I cursed on the live stream. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We've had family lives too with, my boyfriend and his daughter have been on here, but I always like to ask when it seems like somebody is on here who may not be 18 and over if you're asking to go to gymnastics, unless you go to like adult gymnastics. Let's see. Huh. Oh, you're a he. And you're a he. Am I identifying you correctly? I just looked at your channel. Anyway, not sure. You have to look it up. I can't find it. I don't know what socks you're talking about. But, okay. So we did some of our stretches we did some ankle toe stretches. Great. Okay. So what's next? Well, last week I was talking on the live about, okay. All right. Right. Last week I was talking about how if you immerse yourself in one thing and you do it like all the time, what would be the change? What would be the effect? And I feel like I did put more energy in just writing my stand up and practicing, and I got a result. I got to perform 6 times last week. So having a little bit of these chest pains too, which I don't know. Oh, I got this from Mandy's. I'm just kidding. Like, you know how when someone says, I'm just kidding, but instead you say kitten? Ha ha ha. Let's go. Let's go. We are getting ready for the day. And I got to do cardio because I really want to run outside, but I don't want to fall on black ice. So we're going to figure out some other kind of cardio today. I got to do my burpees, and we got to do ab circuits. Let's do some ab circuits now, actually. Or what is it? The ab circuit, I think it's called. Hit the like button. We had like 500 people in here a couple weeks ago. Like, I don't know what happened with it. It was all with that whole live mod shit. Something went down. I don't know if he went to my channel and somehow I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, like we have 19,154 subscribers. Even the subscribers a day went down. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So here, we'll do this. Definitely come watch my show on Prime or True TV. I shot a pilot. Well, there's a couple places you can watch. I'll just put it in here. There's a couple of places you can watch Divorce Diaries, and Amazon is one of them. So I shot a TV pilot of my show. 2021. There's a comedy special, and then there's the pilot. And the pilot I shot in 2021, and it's my baby. So I would love for you guys to watch it. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat. I would love for you guys to watch it if you haven't watched it already. The Chef Serena interview, for some reason, didn't get a lot of hits either. Like I said, something's going on. Good morning, last beer. Watch my pilot. Watch my pilot on Prime. Here it is. And then there's like, yeah, the video. I was really surprised because it should have gotten a lot of views. It's from Below Deck, but I don't know. So I don't want to disappoint that woman either. Like, I don't want her to be like, oh, you know, I agreed to do it and then flopped. I'm going to show you something else that I got. Hang on. This week. Well, you can watch it on other things as well. You can watch it on True TV. You can watch it on Future Today. And you can watch it on Replay, which is an Amazon app. So you can watch it on a couple of different, for free too. It's not, you don't have to pay for it. This is all laundry that's going out of the way. Damn these fucking socks. See? It's like you have to keep. All right, so you guys can see me here. See, it's a beautiful day. You can see out here, but it's freezing. There we go. I got this book. I love Spencer Pratt. It's good. Started reading it last night. This is a really sweet part of the book that he goes, and that's what my parents taught me about love. It's about finding someone who doesn't think your dreams are batshit, even when they probably are. When that connection clicks, when your stoke rises, when your stoke recognizes their stoke on a beach in Malibu, that's the universe showing you your future. That's when you know you found your person, your partner, and whatever beautiful madness comes next. So emotional today. This is another one of my favorite reads that I read a lot. Power of One More. I actually didn't finish reading it. I was rereading it, and then I think I stopped. I think I'm going to reread this tonight, this chapter. There's a lot of stuff in here. One More Prayer. I'll read it from there. So this is another book I've been reading. This is my therapy book. This is my workbook for therapy. She told me to read chapter 10. I haven't done that, so I should do that as well. Chapter 10 is on the to-do list. What books are you reading or listening to, since we don't read anymore, right? We just listen to books. Man, I don't know what the hell. Hold on. Chapter 10. This was part of my homework. Also, therapy's expensive. I'm so sick of it. It's only $30 for me, but that diffusion it's called. Diffusion is a term. This is what diffusion is. Your mind helps you survive by anticipating dangers, separating the world into things that are beneficial or damaging, and explaining why things happen so you can predict or change them. Often this is a good thing. Diffusion is aimed at cognitions. Take them seriously. Instead of being your thoughts, I'm ugly, I'm a danger. With diffusion, you learn to simply have them. Oh, with diffusion, you simply learn to have them so that I'm having a thought and leaves you, so whereas that you recognize just a thought, you can let it pass through and drift away. So diffusion, letting it pass through and drift away. Letting it pass through and drift away. Diffuse it. Is that it? I have Prime, so you'll watch here. Okay. I might have to push the thing down because it's really bright. And we'll do cat cow. Cat cow. All right, back stretches. Here we go. Look at your belly button. Look at the ceiling. Look at your belly button. Look at the ceiling. I'm not really in. Hold on. There we go. Look at your belly button. And look at the ceiling. I like to stretch it out back. There we go. Bring in the hips. Let's go, everybody. It's Monday. And I'm giving the neighbors on the other side of my house a little stretch. Stretching is important, especially in the cold. In the cold, it is very important to stretch because our bodies at 40 something, if you're like me, they feel the 40 or 40 something years you've been on this planet. It's important to stretch. So it is very bright over here, but we can try it. Hi, John Francis. Okay. Shows this weekend. I had 5 shows at Bananas just to regroup. What did you write? First medal. Oh, thank you. See, it's really bright here. I thought the brightness would have brought a lot more better. Oh, here it is. This is why. Okay. There we go. Hi, Jeff. How are you? No, I don't think this is going to work. The light is too weird. It's like, you see how it's like, I don't know why, but the light gets in the way like this. Look. Yeah, I have to bring it back over here, guys. And I think it's going to overheat my phone. But it is really pretty, right? So, stretching, coffee, talking about uh, vulnerability, vulnerability expert. Oh my God. Talking about the weekend, talking about affection. Are you guys an affectionate person in your relationship? I think too, sometimes there's my therapist is like, well, you have anxious attachment disorder. I'm like, oh Lord. Um, yes, you're so pretty. Thank you. Hope all is good with me. Thank you. Shows went well this weekend. I think I definitely redeemed my set from Thursday night on Friday. I had a good opening set. I felt strong about. It's always nice when you have a person or a couple of people come up to you. Like I had two people come up to me and say, "Hey, you're really funny." And like a lot of the times people who open they say aren't the funnier like funny ones. And I'm like, "Thank you." Yeah, I got booked on Thursday at Bananas for 5 shows. So, one of my favorite stretches we're going to do again. So I had open for Christina Mariani, who is pretty well known. She's an like Austin-based comic. She also has been on Kill Tony a lot. She's been on television. She tours. She's on a lot of podcasts. So I got a really great weekend of work. Yeah, 104. Let's go. Let's go. I like seeing the numbers up so high. It puts me in such a good mood. And that's so ridiculous that numbers validate my feelings. There's a whole issue there in my therapy session I have to work on. Consistency. Yeah, so 5 shows. So I got booked. So there was 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 yesterday. And then I had 1 on Thursday. And then I also did an open mic on Tuesday. So I have 7 times to be on stage last week, which means this week I really need to see if it's working. Am I getting funnier? Am I just not taking the notes and applying them? Now, again, immersing myself into just as much stand-up as possible. That doesn't mean that I don't do the other things like dance auditions or acting auditions. It just means that the majority of my time, I am writing and transcribing and getting better and seeing where I could get up on stage. So, is that the most shows you've done back to back? I've done that before. I've probably done more, but I might be. Yeah, I don't know. Recently, yes. Recently, 6 back to back. Yes. Oh Lord. But I've done 8. I used for as a actor, I've done 8 shows a week for 3 months. 7 shows a week for 8 months. Thank you. I didn't do a live stream backstage because I didn't want to look like she's I didn't want to like make it look like I was trying to get her to be on my live stream, but I wanted to also focus on my set a little bit. Happy February. Happy February. Thank you, Joshua. I'm trying, honey. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, everybody. I'm trying to get my numbers back up on the live streams. The live stream numbers have been low. So we're doing the stretches. We're doing the consistency. Whatever, coming on here, talking about the journey. I'm trying to see. Sometimes the retention rate apparently is very low on these. So I got to figure out what to get you guys back and grooving and moving here. I'm also supposedly Joshua. Oh yeah, subscribe and like. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. Yes, my boyfriend said the same thing this morning. I felt like saying the woodchuck saw his shadow, or he didn't see his shadow. I don't know. I want to message my boyfriend and say, "Can you look at my con?" He does look at my. He was on the live stream on Saturday, but I'm in a PMSy mood, and I wanted to like hear. Never mind. That's what men do, though. You men like will bring up the most random stuff, and you're like, "Yeah, that's not something I want to be thinking about right now. I want you to like." Everybody go to my Instagram, like my content, because those views are down too. And it's like, just be funny, Michelle. I don't know. I just got to sit and sulk today, get over my feelings. Did I do the same set for those 5 shows? Each was a little different because I had 10, 15 minutes. So the thing with the members lives, the members only, I am going to post some of that stuff for you guys today. There's certain jokes I can't put on there. I did have a joke on there for like 5 seconds and I had to take it down because of children. It's a funny joke, but it's very dirty. And it's like, I don't know. For any, I'm a mom, so I don't know. I took it off. But I will put up some clips from the show from this weekend for my members only. How about that? We'll do a collage. I think that's a good idea, right? I don't know which notebook to use. I have too many notebooks at this point. Let's go. Numbers up, numbers up, numbers up. All right, so we're going to go back to, I got to heat some of this up, and we're going to write out our habits and our rituals for this week. I actually think I put that on my computer last night. We talked at the beginning of last week about setting our goals. Setting our goals for the week and then being consistent to follow through. Ooh, that shadow did not make my face look good. I gotta stop putting myself down. What's the worst habit that you have at the present day, and how are you trying to get rid of it? What is your worst habit, and how are you trying to get rid of it? I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna put this down. Yay! Thank you, John Francis. Thank you, 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 thank you. You're the best. I wonder if me just showing my biceps will get anxiety. Should I do push-ups and see if I get more? Thank you, I appreciate it. John Francis. Boom, ha, boom, ha. Da, 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 da. High kicking it every single show. I high kicked it. So we should do that. What time is my first meeting today? I have a meeting at 11. And then leads meeting. No jokes, just high kicks. That's one of my fan favorites. He loves me, NVMMM, whatever your name is. I have to work on letting shit go. I look like Roger from American Dad, someone just said on my post. Okay, so we are going to do 100 jumping jacks at 100 likes. Boom, let's go. Let's get it popping. Hoo, 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 hoo. Okay. I'm trying to do good. I'm trying. I had 5. Okay, so I had 5 shows with Christina Mariani this weekend. I was opening for her. Whoa, John, thank you. $2 again. Thank you, my friend. Funny and fit and fabulous. Am I ticklish? Yeah, I'm very ticklish, actually. Tell my boyfriend so he can touch me more. Oh, bloop. Just kidding. He does. I'm trying to out like new little jokes, but like that might not be funny to him. So I shouldn't have said that. He touches me enough. I'm a needy person right now. I need hugs and cuddles and like I don't think he gets that all the time. Travis Perkins, you're gorgeous. Thank you. Like, in other words, I need it. I need it like, there's no way I can get it right now because we're both not near each other, but I need like a, oh, she's PMSing. Okay. Or like just in general. I think not just, I'm putting it on the PMS, but it's not just the PMS. I need it. I need it a lot more actually. I need it more. I need to do. And I'm also the kind of person, like, I'm trying to tell myself, find your confidence, find your, be able to do it for yourself. But I can only hug and pet myself so many times a day. You know what I mean? Oh, I wanted to write that down about the, keep striving, keep thriving. Hey. Hey, wait, hold on. Let me do a hitch kick for you. Whew. Ha. Boom. Fall out of it. Thank you, John Francis. You're the best. Ready? Somebody farted in my set too. When that was very, very tight right here. Hey, we got almost 290. Now, wow, let's get the likes to 500 again. Fan kick. Whew. Ha. Divorce dance steps. Let's try it. The divorce dance step. This is the first mediation walk. No, that's not a first. Yeah, I got to 100. What could be the first? I got to 101 actually. What could be the divorce dance? The I just signed my papers dance. Da 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 da. The alimony check. The alimony check. I just got my alimony check. Boom boom. Ba, 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 boom ba, 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 ba. Child support dance. A child support walk. That's a child support dance. That's another one here. Ooh, this is really hot. Maybe it's from. What's a dance steps for the divorcees? Child support looks like this. We had to give it a prompt. Give me a prompt and I'll do a dance to it. How about that? You give me a prompt, I will do a dance to it. It's got to be a divorce prompt. I'm divorced from you. That's a prompt. Here we go. I'm divorced from you. I'm divorced from you. I'm divorced from you. I'm divorced from you. Boom. You. I'm divorced from you. What is it? You need background tunes. Not because of the copyright. We can't do it. 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. Okay, I got to start doing the 100 jumping jacks. Give me a prompt. I'll do a dance to it. So 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. We got our 100 likes. So now I do 100 jumping jacks. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. We're at 50. All right. Loving the movement. Why did you get divorced as a prompt? Why did you get divorced? Why did you get divorced? Get divorced. Get divorced. Bam. Now, who would divorce something like that? Now, who would divorce Something like that. Something. All right, 50 more. We're doing dance prompts for divorcees. Also, how do you heal? This is part of my healing process, honey. We need 50 more jumping jacks. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ow. Type C, mom. Pasta on the ground. Your shirt is the prompt. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Chat, Prosy, I did. All right, so 50 more because we got to 100 jumping jacks. We got to 100 likes, so we have to do 50 more because we already did 50 jumping jacks. So it's 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. Every time we get to 100, we do the 100 jumping jacks. Also, it helps me get some of my cardio in the morning, or at least warmed up. I don't think I'm going to run today, but I'm going to walk my 2 miles because it is cold outside and icy. I don't want to slip and fall. But I do say I don't have a membership to a gym because I have too much cost in the bank right now to pay for any of that. So we are walking outside and we're doing the workout the old-fashioned way. Someone I was on set with for Gravesend was telling me about Tony Danza and how Tony Danza always had the boxing workout. And so they were on set and there was none. And he said, I guess I have to do the prison workout, which is like the shadow box. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you. Pop, Costco, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Okay, back bend. I have to probably put my other shirt on. Hang on. Tired. You're not really tired, but. Yeah, like I asked this woman for a link for an application for my daughter, and I still haven't gotten it. I don't know. I'm a very impatient person. That's the other thing. Like if I'm an impatient person, so with certain things that I need and want, especially if it's in the moment and I can't get it, I need to like refocus my energy on how I can control and how I can take the impatient feelings and put them and take those impatient feelings, put it towards the energy I need it to be in the moment, and not think about anything else. Especially if you have suffered from anxiety for your whole life, it's hard to get rid of that feeling of like butterflies and pain in your stomach. Some people don't have that, and God bless you. But if you have that, you have to rewire your brain for it to not do that. I'm hoping I can eventually get to a place where I'm like, wow, I've managed this quite well. I mean, honestly, listening to books on tape helps get my, like Yamanika Saunders, I really, really loved while listening to her during the pandemic. The last couple of years, the last 2 years, because it helped me get out of my headspace of like, whoa, that was horrible. And I almost just hurt my arm. Ow. All right, we're going to try that again. Hi, Julius. Nah, I don't want to take drugs. At least not those kinds. Like if I had to take prescription medicine, I guess, if at some point. What's happening here? Oh, God. All right.
There we go. My upper body, I just don't know how I would get it over. Yeah, it's like very tight. Oh. It's also very hard to know how to push over on the back walkover. Luke, great question. Post-show debrief. I had 5 shows this weekend, so we're doing stretches, talking about the shows, talking about how to be consistent in the material. I opened for Christina Mariani. So the first 2 shows were good. Last night's show was good too. So that was a 5th show. And it was a smaller audience, not to say it was a small audience. She had pretty much almost all sold out shows, but I'd say last night was a smaller crowd. Sunday night is a harder crowd because most of the time people aren't going out on a Sunday night. So I'm going to I listened to the set already. It was a bit of a quieter crowd, and I take the bullet spot. So what the bullet spot is that's the first spot. And I take it and then I do it. And then the feature goes on. Usually it's a host, a feature, a headliner. Sometimes they give you a guest spot. Sometimes they give a guest spot to another comedian. Sometimes they don't. And then other shows, house shows at comedy clubs will do just comics, a lineup of comics. And then they'll also have the person who does the check spot when the checks are given out, which is a hard spot to get. Because check spot, they're not paying attention to you, they're paying their bill. And if you're a headliner in a club, not just a house show and the main city clubs, let's say you're touring and you're when they start to give you the checks, that's when you got to look the joke. It's a weird time. So you got to plan your jokes out for the check spot. So it's a hard spot, the check spot. But also when I do divorce diaries, I just realize I really need to plan out the check spot moment too, because the check spot moment is where people are not paying attention to you because they have to pay their bill. And that's where I should be like, and now here comes the check spot time. And now here comes the check spot time. All that time where and it's like, and I should do something there that is not so much joke driven, but it's audience participation driven. Anybody who's not paying their bill tonight, like my ex-husband, or do something, or like your ex-wife, come up on stage. I want to give you something. That's when I should do that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that's a good point, right? So if you're ever, when next comedy show you're at, if it's not mine, which hopefully you come to because we have a couple coming up. We have 2 in March that I'm doing in Jersey, 1 in Chicago, the Divorce Diaries show. Oh, the Saturday Night Late show, they were like tired drunk. So it was like, if you go to a comedy show late night on a Saturday night, get your drinks in during the show. Don't drink before the show because some of them were already wasted. In fact, a lot of them were wasted. But it's also, it doesn't matter. Like, you have to just be funny. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. You just have to be funny. You know? You got to be funny. You got to prove yourself. You have to, you got to do it all. Should we try you just got to be funny. Everything I listened to on my set, I was like, okay, you think that's funny, but it's not. We got to one up it, right? What do I think of Kill Tony? Well, I worked with someone who was on it last night, this whole weekend. And I also said a week ago, I want to try to go down to Austin. I want to go to Austin and try to get on Kill Tony. And this is the process now to get on Kill Tony. Let's see. Let's go to the mothership and just look at the process one more time so we can go through that and see what it is. And so if I do go, I'm going to have to figure out a trip that's around. My friend is in Houston. Sorry. All right. So for example, What do I think of water exercises? I love the water. I would like to go, and there's a comedy motion showcase. Let's just see what I think you have to wait across the street to get signed up. I think people wait how much time? I don't want to go in the winter, so I want to go in the spring when it's where is it? Facts. Here we go. Facts. Where is the how do I purchase tickets? Here it is. How do I sign up? If you're interested in potentially performing on the Kill Tony podcast, performer signups are from 5 to 7 at Shakespeare's. Write down your name and, if possible, a Twitter account. Performers will be called up during the show after being randomly drawn from the bucket. But performers will have 60 seconds to perform. All right, so here's the deal. I need your help. Let's look up a ticket to Austin. If you want to see me try to get on Kill Tony and someone wants to Venmo me the money for a plane ticket, let's go. I'm serious. That's what you guys can really help me with. Let's see, so we're going from, where is it? Newark, New Jersey, in Austin, Texas. When should I go? What if I left Sunday night into, let's say, $188 round trip. That's not bad, actually. Is it round trip for $180? Let's see. I mean, they may not call my name. So it's like, and I would be flying. Okay, no, Spirit, forget it. I won't get there. You got to send $500. I got to spend $500. That's it. So if you guys want me to go down to Kill Tony, what weekend is that? That's I need the money. I can't just fly. I got to raise the money. Oh, here's one. 308. Okay. Here's one. $319. So if I go, my friend's going to kill me because I have to see her first. Give us 3 good jokes. I've given you 3 good jokes before on my sets, so I have them. Can I bring that girl with me? You mean Karen? There's some hot chicks I have on my show. I know. So let's see. You got some of the same workouts I was doing. All right, so we have this is oh my God. Here, let's put it in the app. Where's my Cash App thing? You can Venmo. Yeah, here it is. If you guys want to, or you can do buy me a coffee. If you want to help me get the money to fly, Kill Tony donations. So you got Kill Tony donation. Fly me there. Or you could do buy me a coffee. That's like, actually, buy me a coffee is a like tax deductible. You can donate besides the super chats, because with all honesty, let me see. I don't remember this one. Here, I've raised money before on this one. If my YouTube live stream, anyone donates on the channel, I'll mention you on Kill Tony. That's it. Period. Here we go. Buy me a coffee is another way you can donate. Come get their grandma away from YouTube. Listen, that tells me right there that you are like definitely not hitting it with the ladies. There's definitely something like First of all, why is Puxatawny Phil? Who cares? Like, that's great. It's pissing me off too much that everybody's talking about Puxatawny Phil. It's fucking cold out. Like, we get it. Oh, there's 2 more weeks of, there's 2 more weeks of, wait, 6 more weeks of winter. Like, it's just, cut it out. Oh, John Francis, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, the super chats are great, but if you really like the content, you can donate on that as well. I want to keep monetizing off this. I'm happy to be on here. Kill Tony would be great to just pop on a plane and go down there. I also have to get a hotel room. So I have to figure that one out. So it'd have to be like a good, I can probably do it on, I probably look at the airfare and figure a week where it's just right and then go. And I gotta fly back too, like that night. Is that why I got divorced? Why? Because I'm a grandma. Well, at least your grandmother got bigger guns than you, honey. Boop boop boop. And I mean triceps and biceps. I don't know what size yours are, but not that it matters. No. Oh, no. So the whole point of this week is to really continue to try to see what jokes will make my set stronger. I part of me feels like I want to get on Kill Tony because my boyfriend talks about it so much now that it's like, do you need me to get on Kill Tony for you to pay me that kind of attention? But he does pay me attention, but it's like, I think it's in my head too. And I need to kind of sit and think about, I want to get on Kill Tony. I want to try. My confidence is not there. I need to like get it together. I can feel my confidence not being there. And I think that's a big key. I feel right now like my confidence is not where it should be. I feel like I'm in my own head. I feel like I'm getting frustrated at outside sources and looking for those outside sources to validate my feelings and to make me feel better. And that is not a good setup for success. So I have to kind of like reset and say, okay, what is it we like about myself? What is it we think that is working? What's not working? What mindset do we need to get to a good place every day, whether I'm PMSing or not, and whether things are going well or not? What do we need? I think I need to do that. I'm asking because I know women struggle during time of month. My wife gets nasty. Oh yeah, but it's something you can't explain because you feel like something is taking over your insides. And literally, good morning, Lunar Beam. Literally, there is something taking over your insides. Because when you get older and you see what comes out of it's disgusting. You do think like there's an alien growing inside you. It's like, is there an alien that's killing it's like, it's disgusting and you just feel like a mess. And like a couple days goes by and you're like, oh, I feel better now. But what the hell? I blame plastic water bottles. All right, here's the deal. I probably need a good $600 to $700 to go down and do Kill Tony, to make it worth the airfare and the tickets. So we can try to raise that if you guys want to help me. I also need money for bills and for my jobs and stuff. But like, if you guys really want to see me go on Kill Tony and my YouTube live stream donates to the Buy Me a Coffee or whatever else, we'll do a majority of the time down there live streaming. Yeah. Bring, 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 bring. Bring, 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 bring. John Francis rocks. You're in, where are you located? Wales, right? I gotta make a trip to Wales, honey. Let's see what's in it for you. You get to do you get live streams all the way down from Austin. All the way down from I'm allowed to live stream the whole I'll live stream the whole freaking experience. If my channel donates on that, I will definitely live stream it. But you guys, there's a difference between the super chats and then the other one. But if you listen, no matter what, I appreciate you. You know I'm going to live stream it. But I think that I don't know how, I got to find the money for this. It's a lot of money to fly down there. And for the small percentage, you're going to get picked. And my boyfriend was like, you should try for 2 weeks. I'm like, that's too far. This too long. I'm going to try to get booked also in Austin and see if that will help as well. So, you know, John Francis, thank you. Let me see something. I don't know. I want to try one more time with a back bend. That's when I feel like this shirt falls over on me. What? Oh, thank you, Lunar Beam. Boom. I'll do a lot of I'll do some push-ups for you now, honey. Screw it. Let's do the push-ups first. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to go. Why am I doing comedy? I should just be working out all the time and asking for you guys to donate. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate you. Also, I don't know how to. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. 10 more. 10 more. 10 more. We got it. It's Monday. Let's go. Don't listen to anybody but yourself, because you're the key to your happiness. That comes down to it. That's a hard thing to swallow and understand. It really is. It really is. I'm not even just saying, like, it's taken me a long time to even understand what that means. I wanted to try the back bend one more time because, like, I don't think I'm going to get the walkover by doing it once in the morning. I got to try it as much as I can. Exercise? Yeah, I guess so. I appreciate you saying that I don't look my age. I do think that I would love to get more. I would love to do more skincare stuff that isn't like $500 per skin cream. So, okay. Oh, I don't think you guys can see me. Oy. Bring it back over. Okay. Gotta do those like, you got tickets to the gun show. Boop. Boop. Today's live, we talked about, are you an affectionate person in your relationship or not? And if so, how do you even it out if your partner is not, and or if you can't get the affection, right, because you're far away or whatever it may be. And then the other things we're talking about were the shows. I had 5 shows this weekend and 6 total for the week, focusing on the stand-up, focusing on writing. I think it did help manifest that energy that I ended up getting booked. So let's hope for more of that. Hey. Zim and Morty, thank you for coming in. Good morning. So you're gonna have to watch the whole live, replay it. If you guys do a replay watch, please let me know so I can see who's coming in and watching and then comes back on and watches, etc. I just want to see something. Besides oh, that's sweet of you. I appreciate it. I posted a short last night. Yeah, see, like even getting the subscribers, it's just not there. Yeah, I need lots of the love and affection and well, I don't want that. I have had high numbers without that. Bra no bra. If you are just coming in, are you like when you scroll through, right? Because I don't scroll through my YouTube and I don't know, maybe I scroll through my YouTube and I like comes up with things like I've been watching. Forearms looking. Which one is the forearms? This is the forearms. All right. So listen, if you're just tuning in to the live stream, Divorce Diaries is my entertainment brand. I have a live touring show. I have a web series, a TV pilot. I have a comedy special. First of all, you can watch all of those on True TV Plus. That, actually, I have to reach out to them because they have not sent me any kind of like, I don't know if I'm making any money off of them, which I should know. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't even think I'm listed. Am I not listed anymore? I'm going to reach out to this guy and see what's going on. Because I don't see it now on the on-demand part. It's not even here. Divorce Diaries. It should be listed. Here it is. It's on True TV Plus, but you have to like scroll all the way down. And it's free here. So if you go... I'm gonna put it in the chat, guys. Watch Divorce Diaries TV pilot. There you go. We are Monday. Too much chips. Just kidding. I'm joking. I need the booty to be popping. Too much chips. Well, like I said, the goal is to uber focus on writing the stand-up and transcribing and getting funnier and funnier. And last week we were saying that, and I was like, if I stay laser focused on 2 major things in my life that are important, right? Child, my work, then everything will fall into place. Please, let's hope for the best, right? And we had I was so excited to share that I got those 5 shows on Friday. it was just go, 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 right? So this week, right now, what I do have planned for my live stream is we're going to be at Cedar Rose Vineyards on Saturday, doing a live stream, tasting some wine, hopefully getting a partnership with them. Paid partnership. Okay. And hopefully, I don't know if my boyfriend's going to join me. I've invited him. I'm hoping he can come. So that would be fun if we get to do a Q&A with him. And we could bring up all the hot topics. I don't know what they would be, but doing any shows in Florida, not at the moment, but would love to be booked in Florida because Florida is probably warmer than here. Although I heard it's not. I heard it's just as cold in Florida right now, right? It's like, oh yeah, dude, that stretch feels really good. Florida right now. Whoa. Stay tuned for more. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Mwah. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats. Shout out John Francis and Lunar Beam, Patrick, and somebody else who